Pikmin! Hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Thank y'all so much for coming by and hanging out with Yuri and I earlier today. Thank y'all so much for that. It was a really good time. We actually went pretty long. But I think it really wasn't intentional because I know Yuri wanted to scoot out a little earlier than that because of her movie night tonight. And I felt kind of bad. Because, you know, it's just one of those things where, you know, you're kind of trapped in a game with nowhere to like save or anything like that. And like finally, I mean, like Yuri just had to like backtrack all the way to the last one. We went pretty long is my nickname. Wow. Hey, it's Ozu. How you doing? Welcome on in. Holy heck. Yeah, it was just one of those things that it just sucks because like I know I've been there, and like it's really frustrating because like you know you've got shit to do. You've got shit to do, but like, you know, the game will not let you stop. And there's really no way around it other than just like backtracking, if you can even do that. There've been several times where like, you know, I haven't even been able to do that. Final Fantasy IX was a good example of that. Actually, a lot of Final Fantasy games, you know, a lot of the older ones had a system where like, you know, you had save points. Like, you know, you'd progress like the level a little bit, right? And then you'd like, you know, there'd be like a save spot, quote unquote, where like, you know, you could do all your saving business, or like you could, you know, put up a little tent or something like it, or what have you, and like, and do the thing. I remember a particularly good example of this was I was at a certain spot in Final Fantasy IX. I spent a couple of streams in this one spot. It was towards the end of the game. And like, you know, there was a save point, but it was like behind like a secret wall or something like that. I'm like, really, Squeenix? Why would you do this? Just got back from Disney for my 40th. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How was it, Tozu? I hope you had a good time. Old school game in hell. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But oh my gosh, yeah, I felt so bad. I felt so bad for Yuri. Fuck. There's nothing worse than that. Ugh. Especially when you have something to do. But holy heck. After that, I pretty much, like, I was ravenously hungry, so like I ate my lunch and I was out like a light. Kind of typical Ahty fashion on a Saturday. So I was down for the count for a while on napping. One thing I did want to go over is there was an unforeseen side effect of me being having a 7-day stint in horny jail last year. You remember that? You remember July 2024? I went to horny jail for 7 days. Well, the Ahty snafu. Yeah, it's the gift he keeps on giving. Well, there was I was discussing some team stuff, some Twitch team stuff with Poji and Vera a day or two ago, and I wanted to you know, a question came up like what teams I was a part of. I was like, oh, okay, well I can look that up. Yeah, I go to my Twitch dashboard and I go to the spot where all the teams are located, and I don't even have a section that's named teams. Like, why don't I have anything but everyone else does? And like, you know, I was looking around for it, and finally I couldn't find it. I was like, I know I'm on the Furries on Twitch team. It's like one of my oldest teams that I've been on. I'm still a part of their Discord. So I was like, did something happen to the team? So like, you know, there was this whole odyssey trying to figure things out, and like I couldn't. So finally I opened up a ticket with Furries on Twitch. I was like, hey, I might have been dropped by the team by accident. Can you look into this for me? And like, you know, I got a message back on that ticket today, and they were just like, have you gotten a temporary ban at all? I'm like, and I was thinking about horny jail. I'm like, fuck. They're like, yeah, if you get a temporary ban, even if you get a temporary ban, it automatically removes you from all Twitch teams that you're on. Yeah, all teams removed. You automatically get bounced from all of them. So it's like, great! Great! Awesome! So there's that. Yeah. So it's not... So to be clear, this is not a function of furries on Twitch. This is not a function of the Twitch teams themselves. It's a function of Twitch that automatically removes you from all Twitch teams if you get a temporary ban, even if it's just one day. So you can't be on teams ever again. Oh, sure, I can. I just have to be reinvited. Which in itself is not really a big deal, but it's like, why wouldn't they just have a mechanism in place to automatically put you on the teams that you were on before you got the temporary ban? That's kind of weird and fucked up in a way. But Malik, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Geez, that scared me. Yeah. And honestly, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about it. I'm kind of mixed about it. But again, it's not furries on Twitch. It's not their fault at all. You know, it's very much on Twitch's side and how Twitch teams function on Twitch's side. So, shrug emoji? Furious on Twitch. Oh, I'm angry. Yes. I'm sure there is a Twitch team that is literally just angry all the time. The anger team. But Ahty, that would make sense to have such a system. Yes, but it would also make sense to restore you to your previous status once you got back to Twitch, unless you were permabanned, in which you would be permanently gone. I divulged my indulgence upon ye. Right on. Hell yeah. Let me check that out real quick. Oh my gosh. I can't, Tozu, I can't look at that right now. I can't look at that right now because I'll be hungry. I'll be prematurely hungry. Custom made menu. That is awesome. I had an old, hell yeah. Cappy, welcome on in. What is it, Tozu? Let me go through the list here real quick. Let me go through the listaroo, the listarino. Ryu, welcome on in. You beat Seribot here. Seribot, welcome on in. Thank you so much for keeping us all safe. Darkness, hello, welcome on in. Queeches, gosh, I love Queeches. Welcome on in. Ryu, hello. Darkness, hello. Wee woo, wee woo. Gosh, I love wee woo. Wee 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 wee. Wee 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 wee. Wee woo, hello, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Anomaly, hello, welcome. Nabu, hello. Wee 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 wee. Gosh, I love beards. I had an old-fashioned where the whiskey was marinated in A5 Wagyu. Wow. Holy crap. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Fuso.
Gosh, I love slutty olives.
I do love. I love my olives extra slutty. The sluttier the better. Fuso, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Ruffy, hello. Nem, hello. Welcome on in. Need Ahty to bark on stream to confirm this is the sound they make. It is. You're just gonna have to believe me. Poji, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Vi, hello. Twilight, hello. Welcome on in. Tozu, welcome. Miss you too. Drock, hello. Welcome on in. Let's see. Scroll. Malik, hello. Welcome on in, Malik. Nice to see you. Cappy, gosh, I love Cappy. Sammy Beans, hello. Gosh, I love Sammy Beans. Thank you so much for the lurk, Sammy. But gosh, oh my gosh. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. We should probably just get to Final Fantasy, huh? Does anybody else need uppies in the Discord? Oh wow. Cappy, that sound you sent me, consider it done. I'm getting to work on that tomorrow. No uppies for me. Well, Vi, get on over here. I'll give you uppies. Although, I don't know. I think probably it is you who should give me uppies. But, alright. Well, folks, thank you so much for popping in. Let's get playing some video games. Let's play the video game. Alright. There's that. And Endwalker Part 1. I'm already in party. Okay. And we're going to go to... We're going to Shallian. Shallian. Goodbye, Aetherite ticket. Goodbye. I think it's Tozu's favorite song in all of Final Fantasy. All right, let's join voice chat. Hi.
I'm still standing there. I'm gonna teleport right in on top.
That's why Mikote are the best. Oh, hi, Ahty.
Hi. And you're correct. Makote are the best. The mayor is the best.
What's up?
What?
I see you've entered the voice call approximately a half hour into stream.
Don't shame me. Don't kink shame me.
I'm not shaming.
You're kink shaming me.
That's a kink.
So you get
Being
on
late is a
starting
kink?
late.
That's new. I don't know if I want to be around the start of Ahty streams
Being
anymore.
fashionably late is a kink.
Malik, you gotta stop doing that. You're gonna start taking fall damage. So which one are we doing first? Did we vote on that?
We were gonna do the one that takes us to the other place first.
The Thavnair.
Yes.
The
Yeah,
Radhan. Or
Yes.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Thavnair with the boys. Thavnair with the boys.
Thavnair with the boys. Thavnair with the thems.
I get to go to Thavnair with my big bro, my husband, and my husband's boyfriend. Let's fucking go.
We got beans to
I'm
add
a
to
little
party. We
embarrassed
do.
at how well I did that. Yeah.
Don't forget, we need to add Poji to the party. There we go. Is there anybody else who's needing into the party? I don't think so. We got all the usual suspects, I think.
All of the
Fear-
usual
Fear's here.
suspects.
Fear's
Suspects.
been in the party as long as Siret has.
I have suspects.
We're all at the students of Baldessian house.
All right. Let's see.
I just suddenly realized something. If they're the students of Baldessian and Kral's last name is Baldessian, are they called that just because they are like the students of like her father or something like that?
Yeah, he was their mentor. He adopted Kryl because she was an orphan. So, but Kryl was one of the students.
Is that her real last name?
Yes.
Kral's
Kral's
Baldessian.
Baldessian.
Wow, I didn't know that. Holy shit.
She's been saying
that's
it
what
like 5 times now.
That was mentioned when we saw Customs. They referred to her by her full name, this Baldessian.
Interesting.
And she even talked about how she's now in charge of the students of Baldessian and rebuilding them.
Interesting. Okay.
Considering that her grandfather's still missing.
I didn't know that. I'm going into the little room here.
That's to pay attention to the extras and what they say.
The room with all the pictures.
So
What I do find sweet is that Minfilia also referred to Master Baldessian as her grandfather, and I think that's really sweet.
Aw. Okay, so the group that is going to Thavnair is Thancred, Uranger, and Estinian.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so with
The boys.
with that said, I am gonna weed.
Weed.
Weed. Right. Though I have read much on the subject of Rodzatan, this visit shall be my first. 'Twill be interesting to see how the Hanish mean to contend with the tower, different as their magical and technological disciplines are. So it's back to Thavnair. Had I known earlier, I would have considered more suitable attire. I have Kryle's instructions in hand. If you are ready to set out, then so are we. Having been to Thavnair before, I can travel by Aetheryte. But what of the rest of you? Another sea voyage would waste time we do not have. Kryle was of the same mind, and has already secured the aid of the good folk of the Confluence. We'll take ourselves there. The Confluence, you sayest? I'm afraid so, my friend. Thou wilt recall the hunt for Iceheart, unto whose sanctuary we delivered thee owing to the knowledge of our comrade Moonbrita. Moonbrita was an authority on aetherology, a field of study she did embark upon in pursuit of her parents' example. Both are authorities in their own right, and both are researchers at the Confluence. Haven't you gone to see them yet? Oh, Uranger. I attempted to do so earlier, but to my shame, my courage failed me at the last. As it hath the many times I thought to reach out to them after sending that fateful letter. Neither time nor introspection have revealed unto me the words I should speak, and thus have I kept my silence. Whether you come with us or no is your choice and yours alone. If it is too difficult, we'll manage. Thou art kind to say so, but I have no intention of forsaking our cause. I shall go to the Confluence, and I shall face that which hath long been overdue. Nem, welcome on in. Nice to see you. If it's settled, then let us be off. When we arrive, we should look for a researcher named Kite. Alright. Let's do it.
We're going to the Confluence, the Flints of Con.
We're gonna go to Moonbrita's old workplace.
It's kind of funny actually because it's right behind here on the map.
Yeah. Also, I just so happen, guys, just look what minion I happened to summon today. I did not know this would happen.
Oh, that reminds me.
Let's wind up Moonbrita.
I don't believe you.
Ahty, I want to show you
best
something.
girlfriend.
I want to show you something, Ahty. Ahty, look.
What's
Check it
up?
out.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Look at my rod.
Woo!
Look at my staff.
Woo!
Is
It's
it safe for
glazed.
Twitch? Is it safe for Twitch to look at your glazed rod?
That reminds me.
It's glazed.
Not be on stream. It's not safe for stream.
Nah,
Makes it
Apparently.
tight.
Makes it tight.
We're starting awfully fucking early tonight, aren't we?
Poji's rod is glazed real tight.
Okay.
We're starting
So,
off hard, you said?
so we're just gonna deafen up and go straight to the Confluence.
Freezing boom!
Okay.
Deafen.
Wow.
I mean,
Ahty, the Confluence is over here. I don't know why you're running over there.
I
like-
also got my axe glazed.
I've yet to glaze my bowstring.
Where we're standing was the Confluence.
I'm taking the long way.
You have to.
Ahty
come
needs
to
some
it.
fresh. Yeah, but Ahty needs some fresh.
You're gonna have to come back to me and my glazed rod.
Okay, I'm taking the long scenic route, just like how I eat my corn.
Can
Here,
you at least lore walk to make it believable
No.
that you're taking the long way?
No.
Ahty, I have something that might at least make you feel slightly better for just a hot second.
Yeah, and what's that?
Putting Poji in timeout.
What?
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 Why am I in trouble?
You're the one
It
who
is
pulled in the
soul glaze.
glazed rod on stream!
To
It's
horny
so
jail with
glazed.
you.
It's soul glazed to be Aether Tide.
Wow.
I mean, again, I had to get my axe glazed.
All right, we're just gonna.
And what a good glazing they gave it too.
You know,
What
I'm
does
gonna
he even
step
make it
here.
out of? What's he make the glaze out of? I don't know.
Okay, we're
I don't
gonna need to calm down.
I'm
Calm
gonna talk to
down.
all the extras, everyone in this room.
So on my next break, which is in 24 minutes, I think half this voice chat needs to go take a cold shower.
Poji has been thinking about showing you his glazed rod all day.
Has he been
I
working?
wanted to make that joke.
Oh, I get it. So it's been you've been waiting all day
Not all day.
to
Just
crack
just this
that joke.
afternoon.
Yep.
I zoned out. What about this cold shower anomaly? It's called PTSD from a pun.
Guys, there's a Hrothgar over here.
Really? Where?
A real Hrothgar. He's got
Oh.
piss fur.
Thank you, Winterwolf. Thank you.
It
for
is
that.
like a mustard yellow. Yeah.
All right.
He's got piss fur.
I'm gonna. Wow. I'm gonna read.
Ahty, you're not looking. You gotta look.
I already looked. See, I looked.
You fucking dick. I love you.
He wants you to look at the Hrothgar.
Why does he have pea fur?
That's what Varys said.
His pea
I
fur.
said it was like a mustard yellow. It's mustard fur.
So when
Okay.
he farts, is that?
That poor cat needs to drink more water. Just saying. Okay, I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk to the person here. Well, now this is rather a lot of stern faces. Are my library books overdue again? Not to our knowledge. We're associates of Kryle, the students of Baldessian. We seek passage to Thavnair and understand that you can assist us. Ah, the test subjects. Welcome. Test subjects? Oh, you haven't heard? Well then, allow me to explain. So, in order to travel to an aetherite, you ordinarily need to be attuned to it beforehand. Otherwise, you can't use it as a beacon to seek out while you're a mess of ether hurling along the life stream. An inconvenient but incontrovertible limitation of aetherite teleportation. But what if I were to tell you that there's a way to travel to an aetherite without being attuned to it? A way to teleport instantly to places you've never been? For long years, we've labored to make such travel possible, that people might move about more freely. And we've finally done it. We've created a new kind of aetherite that doesn't require attunement. Truly, that changes everything. Well, my language may have been a bit misleading. The user need not attune to these aetherites. The aetherites themselves must have been pre-attuned to each other, thereby facilitating travel between the 2 points. But it just so happens that of our first test pair of aetherites, one has been installed here in Charlian, and the other over in Yedlamad, a port town in Thavnair. As you may know, our nation has long maintained strong ties with Rodzenhan, and indeed we owe much of this breakthrough to the contributions of their alchemists. So, to sum it up, we're to test these aetherites. How fortuitous for you. I should mention that an accident has impaired my ability to channel ether. Will this be a problem? Not at all. As a matter of fact, you might say these aetherites were made for people like your good self. The magics imbued within will whisk you away without any effort on your part. veritable dream come true, and far be it from me to worry about such things. But do we have permission to make use of your shiny new invention? The only permission required is yours, so assuming you're willing, we're all set. Hey, Revelation, welcome on in. It may come as a surprise, but we actually struggle to find test subjects. Most people seem to have an unreasonable fear of their souls gradually disintegrating as they drift helplessly in the live stream. In the statistically unlikely event that something goes awry. But it's plain that you aren't most people. Mistress Cryle truly knows how to pick them. That doesn't really fill me with good feelings. If I may change the subject, Master Wilfson and Mistress Bluida not present today? Oh, you didn't hear? They recently resigned their posts. Their expertise was needed elsewhere. A large-scale project helmed by the forum itself, as I understand, but I'm not privy to the details. I see. Any other questions? No? Then let's get going before you change your minds. Please see to your preparations and head outside to the Aetheryte Plaza. I'll be along shortly. Alright. So, Aetheryte Plaza.
That they're actually working with the bad guys.
Maybe. I mean, I wasn't trying to plant that seed. I just wanted to point that out.
They're not fucking stupid.
Alright. So...
How'd you move? You're on the destination.
Yeah. You're like right on top of it. Oh, okay.
I like having sparkles on my boots.
Sparkle boots.
Now your Louis Suarez in the way.
Sparkly boots.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm gonna weed.
Move your Louis.
I'm weeding.
Right, we're all set. Just the 4 of you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Thavnir.
You are? Oh, I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please. Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
Advent, welcome on in.
Oh, and one last thing. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Violent? Violent? We're gonna teleport and then we're gonna be projectile vomiting on the other end? What? Silver, welcome on in. Just a touch of mildly violent. Woo! That's like teleporting across the heckin' world right there. Nova, welcome on in. Nice to see you.
Thavnir, home to city-state Rads Athan. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between 2 peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Ooh.
What chance?
Well, that's something I have to fix.
Against such an insidious foe.
Four years since I saw this on stream. That's right. That's right.
I've seen fairer faces after a bout of bad shellfish. Let me bring you something to drink. That should help settle your bellies.
It's still funny when redeeming the Kaboom redeem. Yes. That's kind of a new variant of it. Like, I've been trying to have similar redeems for my 2D avatars, like as the 3D does. So I tweaked it just a tiny bit. So like, depending on whether I'm a 2D avatar or 3D, the redeem does the same thing, only it's slightly different. I have a whole new set of jokes to make you laugh your ass off. Coming. Nice.
There was a note with Kryle's instructions. Don't let Estinian roam the markets alone. He's alarmingly bad with coin.
Oh no. Tankard's mind must be panicking at 600 miles an hour when he saw the Warrior of Light falling to their knees. Yeah. You managed to will yourself to your feet, but given your condition, will you be able to reach Estinian in time? Oh no! Okay. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh, hey, it's Silver! Just gonna send a quick friend request. Oh. Oh. You there. I need 3 drinks. Something that helps with ether sickness. But by the by the Monusia, a traveler, greetings. Greetings and welcome. You are wise, good sir, to come to me. My special Amra Lassi, made with only the finest and freshest ingredients, is famed for calming unruly bellies. By way of a warm welcome to Thavner, I'm pleased to offer to you for the low price of 19,800 gil. For not 1, not 2, but 3 bottles. A bargain amongst bargains. The price is high road robbery. And you want to say as much to Estinian, but you realize that any words of warning you cry out would be accompanied by your last meal. Oh no. You must stand before Estinian and, using gestures, deny that the deal is fair. Okay. Okay. So I have him targeted. Okay, so do say deny. Or I guess not. So say, okay, there we go. Now it's slash deny. Okay. I thought you could barely stand. What do you need to tell me that's so urgent? Wait, I shouldn't buy the lassie? This merchant is swindling me? Sincere apologies, sir, but I appear to have my prices confused. It's actually 1,890 gil for 3 bottles of lassie. That confusion would have been quite costly for both of us. Very well, then. Your coin. Still get swindled, I think. Here, a bottle for each of you. Take them to the others and get some rest. I'll be back after I've explored the town. Right. Let's see. Just super quick, creatures, could you invite Silver Waffamute to the party?
Silver what?
Silver Waffamute?
Yep. You're standing right in front of me.
Explain.
Silver Waffamute.
From the chat?
Could you invite them to the party? Yeah, they're standing right here in front of me in Final Fantasy XIV.
Wait, hold on. I have to go stand next to them.
Yeah, so Silver is actually someone I know from actually a lot of different communities, but most notably from Chai's chat, and also I think I've been following them on Twitter, social media, for a number of years. Also, they're a good bean. I can vouch. All right, I will continue.
All right, well then I'm gonna send them a friend request.
Perfect.
If they're friend material, then I send.
Absolutely. I don't know if creatures got the message though. I'm gonna continue reading though. There we go.
Well, creatures in a cutscene and thus cannot add anyone to any parties.
Ah, I see.
Might also be deafened because of cutscene. Yes.
Ah, I see.
We're gonna have to start our own party then with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah. Well, I thought we are. Never mind. I'm gonna weed. Dot. Right. You were in time? Excellent. You've spared us Tataru's wrath. Sweet release. If you haven't already, you should have yours too. I have never been in chat. But you're in chat right now. Right. I'm ready to get on with it. That lassie truly works wonders. Back on your feet, I see. Thy hair. I've bound it. 'Tis the most I could do against the heat, short of shedding my armor. May I ask where you got the cord for it? A local vendor. The man said it's the Havnarian weave, tough and not easily unraveled. And how much did it cost? 9,400 gil. A steal, I was told. It's nothing fancy, but I've always valued function over form. He almost played... He paid almost 10k for an elastic band. That's incredible. I dare say not even Alphino could hold a candle to you. Ooh. All right. Are all Hanush merchants so unscrupulous? One mustn't be too quick to paint a diverse people with a single brush. If such doth prove to be commonplace, I would presume it symptomatic of social instability. Well, excuse fucking you, Uranger. Alright? That's why I asked it in a question. Are all of these merchants this unscrupulous? Claiming Thavnair as its dominion, the nation of Rodzat Han hath long thrived as a hub of commerce. He's always had his stuff supplied by the military Dragoon Division. Yeah, I mean, that tracks, that tracks. In the beginning, there were the Arkasadara, a Matanga tribe indigenous to this island. Over time, they came to be joined by other races, and through their intermingling, a culture rich and distinct did emerge. From alchemy to textiles, the products of Hanish culture have come to be celebrated and coveted the world over. A development not only aided by the nation's prime location as a waypoint betwixt east and west. All of this hath combined to make a trading power of Rodzat Han, yet such a status cannot be taken for granted. Nay, it must needs be maintained through judicious governance and stringent regulation. Neither of which I see any evidence, given that merchants at a gateway town are free to fleece hapless travelers and tarnish the reputation of the nation at large. Just so, the opportunistic pricing is rampant and doth suggest that oversight is much weakened, or mayhap that the people have fallen upon hard times. Whatever the truth may be, 'twould be prudent to ascertain the current state of affairs. Prudent and practical, aye. We've naught to lose by learning more. So ere we ask out Kryle's acquaintance, shall we see what information we can gather here in Yedlamad? Excellent. We didn't exactly get off to a flying start, but we'll make up for it. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. Alright, there we go. Oh, and we have another friend who has joined us.
Ahty, Ahty.
So I see Silver in the party, but who's Leon?
I think that's Saint Saturnus.
They were following us last week? I thought it was Sammy.
Huh.
Oh, that's Rising Advent.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Right on.
Who are you?
All right, so I got one, like, almost, yeah, just about a minute until my ads pop. So I think
a quick break.
Pop them now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do them now. So BRB folks, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break. I will see y'all on the backside of that. Unfortunately, we have to do this to keep the pre-rolls away, but it is what it is. All right, see you in 3 minutes, y'all. BRB. Welcome back from ad hell. Let's do it. All right, let me get situated back in this chair here. All right. All right, we back.
Wahoo.
Wahoo! All right, gotta talk to ads. Let's do that real quick. Be thou assured that I am quite recovered. Lassie is truly a boon for unruly stomachs. Right. Let us split up and make inquiries in town. Ahty, the pier is yours. Ah, the pier. The pier. Let's go to the pier. Once we have learned what we can, we regroup by the Aetheryte. Off-putting, though, the mere sight of it may be. Alright. Alright, we gotta go to the pier.
Bicolored gemstones work here too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Odd. I thought they were
Nope.
an invention of the first, similar to nuts.
Nuts.
Nope.
Who's scraping their
Means
bowl
that
on
the
Mike?
fates here probably will also award bicolored gemstones.
Crate of fruit.
I know who it is.
Let's see. Okay. Alright.
I would also like to go back to old Charlie and to tell them how their little experiment went, and maybe chew them out a little bit for the fucking late warning.
Advent, I love that chocobo. I love that.
May I eat?
Yes.
May I devour?
I'm gonna weed. Weed! What am I doing? Oh, recording my sales. Still do it daily out of habit. Though I don't know why I bother. Hardly sell anything these days. Business has never been this terrible. But I suppose things could be even worse. I could have a consortium to keep afloat. Like Kazal. I don't envy his position. Better to be alone with my life operations, I've come to realize. You're a traveler by the looks of you. If you have a moment, perhaps you could pay Kazal a visit? He'd be glad for tidings from abroad. Like as not, you'll find him in Saltland Sales, the Harbor Guild building across the water from here. Alright. What other things we're doing here? The pier. Gazing out from the pier, you spy boats moored off nearby isles, with the silhouettes of larger seafaring vessels farther away. Compared to other ports you have visited in the past, there appears to be very little activity. Oh, now I get the fruit. Now I get what they meant with the fruit. Okay. I get it. The crate is laden with fruits, but they are on the verge of spoiling, as if they have been left too long. Yeah, times are shit here. Alright. Kefraz. Well now, if it isn't a traveler, you're a rare sight in these unsettled times. People have been giving us wide berth since that accursed tower suddenly appeared in Narunair. If it just stood there and loomed ominously, perhaps things would be fine after a fashion, but no. It had to spawn fell fiends as well. We still have our lives thanks to the Radiant Host, but business is as good as dead. What'll become of us? Only the gods know. Right. We need to talk to Darpasa, apparently. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. With the trade routes closed off, merchants are being forced to just sit on their stock. I'm buying what I can of their perishables, but their coin purses are not the only ones to have suffered. Alright. We have to go and speak with Kazal. Alright. So it's Kazal time.
He's nearby. I'm realizing I have a significant delay.
Significant stream delay?
Yeah, I'm refreshing, seeing if it's me.
It could be me. I'm using kind of a lot of bandwidth right now.
Me. I refreshed and that fixed it.
Gotcha. That is actually pretty odd though, because usually my bandwidth kind of holds steady at a little over 10,000, but right now it's kind of bobbling between 9K and 11K, and it's like
about your bit rate.
It's kind of swinging around a bunch.
Mine usually sits at around 6K.
That's where you want it to sit.
Let's see. Let me talk to Kazal real quick. I usually get pretty bad stream delay when I play Final Fantasy XIV on stream. So Silver, do you actually stream? I didn't know that. Thank you, Tozu. I also I wasn't following yet, but I quickly rectified that. The Dalmaskins aren't coming. But we already have everything they ordered. What are we supposed to do with it? I don't know, but yelling at me isn't going to help. All I know is that their plans have changed, and that's that. Look, you must have known this might happen. The Empire is at war with itself, and the provinces are in chaos. And then there's the tower sitting on our doorstep, spitting out monstrosities. The city has its defense, but we've been afforded no protection out here. You can't blame foreigners for not wanting to take the risk. But this will be an erroneous loss. Oh, an enormous loss, excuse me. All right. Forget about the Dalmaskins. Surely some ships are still coming. We have fresh produce, handicrafts, medicines, all the perennial Ahanish favorites. Our consortium works closely with merchants and artisans to supply only the finest wares. Quality is guaranteed. I know all these things because all I do. Which is why I regret to say I have nothing for you. All voyages have been canceled or indefinitely postponed. And you are... Wait, you're a foreigner, are you not? A merchant? Please tell me you're a merchant. I see. That's a shame. I'm sorry, but we're discussing important matters. If you need something, please talk to one of the others. Excuse me. My name is Matsya, and I'm here to see Kazal. Oh, it seems he's busy. I'll come back later then. Right. To go speak with Matsya. To go chit chat with
Wait, Ahty, come here.
What?
Where's the oh yeah.
Wait, shit, I can't spin. Because I have traditional controls.
Where's the...
You're looking for water float. /
water
float.
Slash water float?
There we go.
Like all one word?
Yeah.
/ water float. It's all one word.
Don't know why it wouldn't let me do water flip though.
Because you're not underwater.
Oh, that's underwater.
In fact, I don't think we can go underwater here. We'd have to like
Not yet,
to
no.
see.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
This makes my whole screen spin, though. Am I even spinning on screen?
You are spinning.
Okay. I'm gonna give everybody in my chat etherite sickness.
Horrible motion
so,
sickness, yes.
Yeah.
Silver's in a bikini glam. Hot, by the way. And now I wish I had a beach, like a beach wear glam.
Well, I offered you some and you said no.
Ahty, turn cinema mode off so you can
You
spin.
offered me bikini bottoms.
I did not. You wouldn't be able to wear those anyway. I offered
Done.
Thank you.
whatever the fuck they were called. Paros. I offered you a paro.
Thank you.
You said no.
Thank you, creatures.
Mm-hmm. Had to be
You
done.
thought your junk would hang out. It doesn't work like that.
Well, it sometimes does, in all fairness.
Be right
Yeah, but
back.
they're not gonna let it hang out here.
All swimwear.
All right, I'm gonna
He's just being picky.
chat. I'm gonna chit chat.
She chat with the cool elephant.
Yeah, chat. Yes, can I help you? I remember seeing you back in the guild. You wanted to speak with Kazal too, didn't you? I'm Matsya, a fisherman of Ahty, a nearby village. I sell my catch to Kazal, who offers it to foreign merchants, but he hasn't bought anything for a while now. When I heard that the consortium had been struggling, I became worried and decided to come and see him. Just as soon as he's free, anyway. He's a hardworking man, and I dare not disturb him. If I may ask, what is it that you do? I kill shit. An adventurer, you say? And you travel the world helping people? Then that must mean you're great at dealing with strangers. Please, won't you teach me to be like you? Aww. You see, I've brought some fresh fish with me. The portion I couldn't preserve, and I want to sell them. The problem is, I'm terrible with people. I've ever only dealt with Kazal, and I can't talk to customers without getting my trunk in a twist. So please, as silly as it might sound, will you not peddle my fish in my stead and show me how it's done? If you're willing, please let me know, and we can begin at once. The events that follow cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations, okay? Alright, let's do it. You'll do it then? Show me how to deal with customers? I'm in your debt. Right. Please try peddling my fish to shall we say, 3 people here in Yedlamad. I will observe you and learn. Alright, Matsya is accompanying us. Okay, so it's just 3 random people. Okay, there's... Matsya's a sweetheart. Yep, here we go. Yes? Greetings, friend. How fare you of late? Greetings to you. I suppose I'm well enough given the circumstance. Things have settled down somewhat, but it was utter chaos when that tower first appeared. Everyone grabbing whatever they could, trampling over each other to get to the city. Many remained there for now, but I could not stay away. Had to come back, continue with my life, such as it is. Whether or not it was the right choice, only time will tell. There's no place like home, but don't do anything dangerous, eh? Oh, trust me, I don't. I make sure to keep well clear of the tower, and when more monsters emerge from it, I heed the Radiant Host's instructions. I hope they deal with it soon so we can get back to our normal lives. To the days where you could earn as much as you gave, and tuck into a meal satisfied that you did good work. Speaking of meals, why not have some fresh fish today? Fresh fish, you say? Oh, you're a fishmonger. Heh. When you bait me like that, how could I not bite? Very well. Give me some of your fish. Thank you for your custom. The catch of the day is Shallow's cod, delectable stewed in coconut milk or baked with a sprinkle of salt. I succeed in making a sale. Yay! Right, so that's one. Next one is over here. Okay. Where are they? Oh, I see them. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright, it's Nashreen. I really like that name. Oh, they're really busy. A hawker, are you? Do you sell fruit by chance? If so, I want to buy some Amra. Let's say a dozen. They don't need to be export quality. What do you need so many Amra for? Why, for eating, of course. It may seem like a lot, but of late I grow through that much in no time at all. I am a stock taker by trade, but with no vessels coming these days, the wares are beginning to pile up. By the same token, nothing is coming in from overseas, but not a day goes by that someone doesn't come asking when the next shipment is arriving for this and that and this and that. All of it wears me down, and I find myself feeling constantly hungry. I know how you feel. Thank you. A pity you don't sell fruit, but I enjoyed our little chat. It took my mind off troubles for a moment. Oh, come on. Okay. Never mind. If nothing else, you left her with positive impression. Let's move on to the north side of his town, shall we? It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Bozama. Alright. Here we go. What is it? If you don't mind, I'm rather busy. Oh, gods, my stomach. Ugh. Ether sickness? No, nothing so unusual. In my hurry to get back to work, I just ate a little too quickly. You should take it easier. Eat more slowly and savor your food. Would that I could, but I can't afford to be idle. Like as not, circumstances will surely get worse before they get better. And so I'm working as hard as I can while I still can. Better to be prepared. Let's see. How do you intend to prepare? By stockpiling supplies. For that, I need to earn coins so I can buy food, medicine, what have you. How about some fish for your supplies? They're fresh caught. Aye, well, fish wouldn't be bad, but I don't want to go through the hassle of preserving them myself. I'd rather buy stuff that's ready to store. So I'm afraid I'll have to pass on your fish. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be getting back to work. You fucker. Too bad we couldn't make a sale, but we did manage to build something of a relationship. That's true. Thank you so much for your demonstration. It was truly eye-opening experience. Come, let us return to the pier. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. I mean, fish is one of those things where, like, you know, that's... Not everybody's gonna be into it. I seem to remember the last time I did this, I don't think I sold a single one. Alright, gotta talk to Estinian. Seeing as there's dried fish, I wonder if there might be dried squid as well. He's all about the squid. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, I have to bring him to the pier. I get it. Okay. That's why I can't find the quest. I managed to sail in the last one. Hell yeah. Gotta work on enticing them more, Ahty. There's only so much enticing I can do with fish. Thank you so much for showing me how to talk to customers. You managed to sell to one of the 3 people you approached. It was difficult, but when you put your mind to it, you succeeded. Time to start lying. You know, you totally don't need a gun to defend your home. How about this fish? This fish will cure whatever ails you, right? It cuts julienne fries and does not break. Oh, look at that. It broke. Though you did fail too. But there are lessons to be learned in both success and failure. By applying yours, I'll endeavor to become a better peddler. And it's machine washable. Still, there's only so much I can do alone. I hope that things will return to normal for Kazal, too. I thought I heard a familiar voice. And who should it be but Matya? Kazal, have you finished your business at the guild? So you were there, too. Forgive me. Try as I might, I can't find any buyers. With no ships coming in and hardly any going out, there simply aren't any options at this rate. So you can't buy my fish anymore? I'm sorry, Matya, I truly am, but for now, you must peddle your own goods. But by myself, I can't. I want to help you, I do. But as it stands, I can barely help myself. I've poured my all into the consortium. And I'll be damned if I let it fall apart. I have friends and families depending on me, and I won't fail them. The sisters as my witness. Zal. Not to worry. Using what I've learned from you, I'm sure I'll manage, somehow. Well, I best return to my village. My thanks again, and please take care on the road. Right. We gotta chat with Thancred. Chit chat with Thancred.
Oi! Remove that.
Oi!
Oi!
Hi!
I didn't know my dance partner.
Oh.
Oh dear. Boys, what's wrong?
What?
Oh my.
Uh-oh. Okay.
You know what? Actually, this outfit, it's too warm for that here. But I
That's
don't
level
have
50? I can just craft that?
All right. Let me see. I'll talk to Urine J. Mayhap owing to the island's small size, the tower's impact upon the people's lives doth appear more pronounced here than in Eorzea. There you are. Gotten over your ether sickness, have you? I got over it with this fish! That's a lot of nuts! I see you've been busy. Managed to learn a tidbit or two, I trust? Let me see. We also heard that the tower is affecting many locals' livelihoods, but to think it would be to such an extent. For another notable, if not wholly unexpected, discovery, disappearances and kidnappings are disturbingly commonplace. As before, the culprits are almost certainly tempered Imperial soldiers. And as before, they mean to use the faith of their hapless thralls to call forth a lunar primal. Business as usual for the Talafaroi. Well, maybe you need more than fish. Like a big, thick, and filling bowl of rice, too. I'm disturbingly low on coffee. Helping a struggling fisherman you've only just met to peddle his catch. Yes, you would do something like that. I would. Oh, he already said that. Alright. That Matsya fellow you were helping. He's an Arcasadara, is he not? Apparently, 'tis almost exclusively his people that are being kidnapped. Should he be traveling alone? If summoning is this perpetrator's aim, it doth stand to reason that Arcasadara would be their primary targets. For 'tis the faith of their ancestors which prevaileth in this land, and many are devout adherents still. We'd better go after him. Akyali lies to the west, as I recall, the same direction as Kryle's acquaintance, incidentally. It's settled then. Keep your eyes peeled while we make for the village.
this here.
Did Nem say something wrong?
You know what Nem said.
I don't think I know what Nem said. I don't see a problem with it. Can you explain?
Hey guys.
Like a big, thick, filling bowl of rice.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
There, I'll say it's
There's,
y'all are cowards.
There's a level 90 hunt mark in the way of our quest.
Kill it.
Well, good.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't we murder it?
We are the full party.
Where?
Yeah, come here.
I'm fighting Toidles.
No Poji, we're fighting Hunt Mark.
Yeah, well,
An
where is
elephant.
the hunt mark? Because I'm currently dealing with Toidles.
I've marked it. It's off by me.
Well, you're way off to the left.
There we go. Turtle's taken care
Get
of.
on the beaten path.
Oh, the rain
Also, I
has
have
started.
to...
Is that an elephant?
Yes. It's a very angry elephant. It's got red warrior eyes.
I'll show it warrior eyes.
Exactly. That's what I want you.
That's a level B mark. So
Oh.
I'm coming
level
over
90
there.
mark
I'm
that was
gonna
in our
put
way.
my axe into it.
Well, it's
But
Malik killed it.
well, then we should go back to
Back to our destination.
yeah.
Destination's up here.
Well, my
No,
destination.
Destination's over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. I pulled you guys away. But it was a big elephant.
no, it's not enough. I need the one that's like. Where is it? No.
Nothing's wrong with rice. I love rice.
I love rice too.
fucking love
Brown rice.
rice.
Yellow rice, white rice.
This rice is good rice. Good rice.
Good rice is made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Oh.
Rice and rice of the 7 seas.
Everybody's looking for something.
Koji, hold still.
You love rice? Okay, name 10 types of rice.
Opposed.
Um,
What
there's
the fuck?
all
I'm trying to take a picture of you.
Oh, why did I? Oh, I hit the ghost mode button. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. All right, so there's white rice. There's brown rice. There's rice pilaf. Jasmine rice. Basmati rice. Wild rice. Domestic rice. Fried rice. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Let's see. Other species of rice. Long rice. You're telling me that Spam fried this rice? Is there such thing as Spam fried rice? That sounds strangely delicious, actually. Sticky rice, there's another one. It's really good. I'm gonna have to look for that. Yeah, that sounds like it slaps. Rice pudding, there's another one. I think I've named like 11 now. Do you want me to keep going? Alright, let's see. Let's go. Risotto, ooh. You do not see Matsuya nearby, but the elevated ground up ahead may provide a better vantage point. Dirty rice, yes.
Asses.
I thought
Because you can't see us doesn't mean you won't be judged. Ahty.
Well, I undeafened just in time to hear Vera say asses.
There's a purple area up ahead that we are all waiting.
That was
for, all
actually
going at
very
once.
well timed because he didn't say asses. He said the masses, but you missed the part of it and just caught asses.
It was literally asses.
Yeah, don't worry. Ahty hasn't even got past like the second point. Ahty's been like running around for 3 minutes.
Ahty's been naming rice.
I've been naming rice. I was requested to name rice.
Okay. Listen. I told everyone else about it, and then Poji almost ran into it anyway, so that's why I'm giving the heads up.
Poor
I just goofed because I went to like stop moving and didn't realize that I was holding down both mouse buttons, so I was still moving anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the both mouse button walk. That's like my favorite way to walk in this game. I love it. It's such an awesome freaking thing.
Don't forget, there's also rice pudding.
We already
Rice pudding.
we already named that.
You did?
Yeah.
Jasmine rice.
Yep.
Chicken and rice.
Not chicken and rice.
You forgot chicken and rice?
Yeah, we did.
Ooh,
Fried
chicken
egg
rice
on
soup.
rice.
Chicken rice soup.
I never knew such a thing.
Fried egg over rice.
Fried egg over rice. I haven't. Yeah, I didn't name that one either. But I got basmati rice.
Cilantro lime rice.
Meatballs with rice and brown gravy.
Ooh, that sounds good. I got fried rice, and then we did the customary. You mean a shrimp fried this rice thing? Curried rice. We did not name.
Cilantro lime.
Cilantro. What? I never heard of that. I got basmati rice. Wild rice. Rice
Ahty, have I ever
pilaf.
introduced you to Drake?
Drake the rapper?
No. We have a friend, Old Pale Drake. One of his redeems is a shrimp. You mean to tell me that and he does the whole thing about a shrimp took walk in hand and fried this rice?
You expect me to believe, as God's own truth, that the ocean's very own chittering roach took walk in hand and fried this rice.
Exactly.
Damn.
He had a lot of shrimp-themed redeems. I think he's
The ocean's
pruned them
very
down a little.
own chittering roach.
Does he have? Does he have the one? I think it's Florida. I think it's Florida. There's like there's like there's a meme. It's what was it?
I'm gonna go see what's keeping Ahty held up.
Ahty's held up being distracted with rice talk. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
go get
correct.
Ahty.
But the meme.
Ahty, did you remember Jasmine Rice?
Stop interrupting. Yes, I did. Stop
You said
interrupting
that
me.
already.
Stop interrupting
No.
me.
No.
Is that a man riding a shrimp? There's also that meme. Jambalaya. Oh, I want some
I love
jambalaya right
jambalaya.
now.
There used to be a diner around here that had amazing jambalaya, but I think they closed down.
Fuck capitalism. Honestly, it's capitalism's fault that we don't have like everyone doesn't have a restaurant that's just down the street in walking distance that has kick-ass jambalaya. That is the direct fault of capitalism. So fuck capitalism.
Corporatism. Yeah,
Yep.
specifically.
You could just stop it. It's capitalism's fault, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Squeezing
No,
out all
honestly,
the
just
smaller competitors.
We could have just stopped at fuck capitalism.
Yeah. That's
We're in end stage capitalism now.
Honestly, we are because, like, you know, everybody, like, you know, most folks that live in a somewhat like urban type setting, like not really a town but not really a city, kind of somewhere in between, everyone kind of has the token McDonald's down the street that's, like, you know, nearby to the Jack in the Box, that, you know, like the Burger King, you know, all of this fast food chain garbage that you can get everywhere, right? All of that exists around basically everyone who lives in a somewhat developed place. So that sucks because, like, you know, what you should have is like these tiny little hole-in-the-wall restaurants that aren't like, you know, chains that have several stores. There's just like one little place run by, like, you know, a mom and a pop that, like, you know, just have genuinely unique good food. That's what we should have. But, like, it's
There
all this
used to
capitalism. It's all this capitalism bullshit that has, like, that literally pushed all of those folks away, and now we just have, like, you know, lather, rinse, repeat the same fucking shit everywhere.
It's kind of gotten rid of all of the... It's homogenized our dining options.
And that sucks. That sucks.
There used to be this Chinese food place that was like right next door to a comic book shop I hung out in as a kid. And it was just run by this Chinese man and his son. And I would always go in there and I would order chicken curry with no MSG because MSG would give me headaches. And he got so used to my order, and he was a cash-only business. He never got set up to accept card because you got to pay a fee for that, apparently, as a business owner.
Yep.
And it got to where it's like, he would recognize me coming in, and he's like, "I start cooking for you." And forgive the bad Chinese accent, but that's literally how he spoke. He's like, "I cook for you." And sometimes I didn't quite have enough money. I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't have the 75 cents." He'd be like, "You pay me later." He's like, "I got you."
That's awesome.
There was
Give you a tab.
It wasn't even a tab. Like, he'd be like, "You pay me later," or it's like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was so
that's
cool.
awesome.
But then COVID happened.
Yeah.
And so people weren't traveling anymore, and as him being a cash-only business, that really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he was getting on in years, and he wanted to pass on the store to his son, but his son wasn't interested.
Yeah.
So last I heard, they went under. They stopped being a thing.
That sucks. That super sucks.
That's an enormous sad.
Yeah. But, like, you know, it's not just like food that happens with also. Like, you know, I used to work at a small computer store that was there was only one location. It was just me and the owner that ran that place, and I worked there for like 10 years. Like, you know, I took
Oh, crap, hold on.
no worries.
You can keep talking on it. My headphones are just low on battery.
No worries. Like I would just, like, you know, talk to people up front about, like, computer stuff and sell them things and all that. And then, like, you know, I also ran all the support behind the counter, and my boss would take care of, like, a lot of the ordering and the paperwork and stuff like that. So we kind of had, like, a good thing going. But, like, as more and more competition kind of entered the market, like our business kind of got worse and worse, you know, and then folks started getting laid off around, like, you know, a lot of the places around us, like the really big corporate entities around us started like axing people left and right and stuff like that. So our business really dwindled, you know, and it's just like, you know, like it's just that giant chain capitalism isn't only exclusively food, although, like, you know, if you needed a litmus test of like the effects of late stage capitalism, the food industry is a great litmus test for that. Because, like, you know, you watch your food options like dwindle almost overnight. You know,
and the thing is, too, the way I've heard one person refer to it, and it really stuck with me, is like the best way to describe capitalism without like any sort of like anti-capitalist bias is the fact that it thrives on competition. The idea that you're going to have some other competitor that keeps you honest.
Yep.
But then they pointed out that the thing is about everything in capitalism being a competition is that in competitions you have winners and losers. And when you lose in capitalism, you stop existing.
Yep.
And then eventually gets to the point where there is no competition to keep you honest.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to combat that other than buy local. You know, if you're hungry, like, I know it might cost a little bit more, but, like, you know, like, I'd say probably try and do your best to spend your money locally on, like, the small mom and pop places to keep them around, because when they're not around, that's when, you know.
Exactly, Barely. Like when people play Monopoly, the whole point of Monopoly is capitalism bad, and when you play the game as per the rules, it's actually not nearly as long a game as it has a reputation for being.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people like to house rule in things, like, hey, free parking, you get back all the fees that were paid, or hey, you're not allowed to buy anything until you've been around the board once, or hey, you don't have to buy something when you land on it. Because the rules, by the way, say that if you land on a space that hasn't been bought and you don't buy it, it goes up for auction. It's getting sold whether you're the one who buys it or not.
Yeah.
So when you play the game as written, you end up in quote-unquote late-stage capitalism a lot sooner. But when people do the house rules, the game lasts longer. You know what those house rules are? Fucking regulations. Regulate your capitalism.
Okay, Poji, I have my headphones off and my roommate is in bed.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry.
I recommend not throating your mic again.
I was making my point, though.
Yes, but you can make it more coherently without blowing out your microphone.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
barely understandable.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
But
That's
yeah.
good.
House rules are...
a good laugh, but still.
Okay. House rules is basically Monopoly's regulations of corporations.
Yeah.
To make the game last. You deregulate, the game gets over faster.
Yeah.
And when the game is life, you kind of don't want it over faster.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
But anyway, this elephant needs rescuing, Ahty.
Yeah, we should probably rescue the
Please
elephant.
help the poor elephant.
I feel like they might have already shoved him in the tower by now.
All right, so
Oh no, he's dead.
I'm gonna weed. I'm gonna weed.
Not dead. They don't want him dead. They want him.
I'm gonna weed. I'm gonna weed. You do not see Matsuya from here either. No, no, no! Leave me alone! Help! Somebody help! Matsuya's voice. And it came from the north. The north? Right. Here we go. I see. Yes, purple smoke. Everybody's waiting on me. I am so sorry. All right, let's do.
We were talking about fucking rice. How did it get to that?
I think it's because we're talking about jambalaya. jambalaya.
Let's do it. 2, 1. Let's go.
I appreciate the time.
Yeah.
You guys got it.
These guys get absolutely mollywopped.
Nailed it.
Answer AoEs, baby.
All right.
I didn't even fucking throw an attack.
I'm gonna weed. All right. Let's do it. Today on Ahty Plays Riveting Economics. Huh? Where did they go? Why are you here? I see you found him in time. You and your friends came to look for me? I don't know how to thank you. On my way home, I took a moment to stop and rest. Think about what to do about, well, everything. And then those men came. Kidnappers. We'd heard that the Arcasadara were being targeted. Surely you have as well. Perhaps it's best if you took refuge in the city. We've considered it, me and the others, but fishing is all we know. The ocean, all we have. I see. That's your decision to make, but you should take care not to travel alone. A question, if I may. 'Tis our understanding that strange fiends have emerged from the tower. What canst thou tell us of these beings? Not much, I'm afraid. I have no idea what they are. But I've heard that some bear an unsettling resemblance to our divinities. For that reason, some have taken to calling the tower Zot. House of Divinities in the Old Tongue, it means. But they're not true divinities. They're monstrous imitations that bring only death. To have one's faith so twisted is a grievous indignity, and full justified art thou in thine outrage. Know that 'tis for no other purpose but to neutralize the tower that we have journeyed to this land. In time, we may be forced to contend with these false gods, and thus we would learn all we may about them. Wilt thou not tell us of thy divinities and their true nature? You've come all this way to save us? Really? To think I had you peddling fish. But to answer your question, yes, of course. We would gladly tell you about our gods. We, I say, because I'm a terrible storyteller, and I'd ask my fellow villagers to do it. So please come to our village. We're good, gods-fearing folk, all of us, and we'd be honored to share our knowledge and fish. What sayest thou? Shall we pay a visit to Ahty? Wonderful. Just follow the road west and down the hill. You can't miss it. Just down the road. Can't miss it. Just down the road. So 'tis the simulacra of Thavnarian gods that are being summoned. If any doubt existed before, there can be none now. The kidnapped Hanish are imprisoned in the tower. I pray that we will be able to save them. Though, indeed, saving them will mean confronting their false gods. Like as not, as you said. We do well to study their religious traditions, to Ahty. Alright.
1832.
Right down the road!
Or no, 1832.
Can't miss it!
Ahty, we're doing an Aether Current. Coordinates 1832.
Someone flag them.
You know, you could also just post a flag.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I
That'd
could
be
do
much
that.
more.
Right down the
there.
road! Can't miss it!
Right down the road.
Weapons!
What was that? It was like a parody of Dark Souls.
Happy
2.
Souls.
Yeah.
Something like
Instead of happy feet, happy souls.
So it's called Happy Souls?
Yeah.
It's called Happy Souls.
I'm gonna have to see that.
It is.
I thought you had seen it. 'Cause it
old
seemed
as
like you
fuck.
were referencing it.
I'm only referencing it because like I haunt Harbus's stream pretty regularly, and like that's one of Harbus's commands is
That's
right
hilarious.
down the road, can't miss it.
Yeah.
Maybe Happy Souls.
Happy Souls. I think that's Happy Souls 2 because it's supposed to be Dark Souls 2. It's like a goofy retelling of someone's Dark Souls 2 experience.
That sounds
No, there's
awesome.
only Happy Souls 1.
Oh, by the way, have you guys been watching?
Oh, Happy Souls 2.
Have you guys
What
been
audio
watching? Have you guys been watching Mad Because Small?
You are. But also, we can't because it's FF14 content. We're not allowed to look at that until we're done the game.
I didn't even know what that was.
Oh wow, Mad Because Small, jealous of tall,
I've heard that before though.
leather daddies.
I think
What?
Kaji has said mad because small,
Yep.
jealous of tall.
Yep, that's where it's from.
And now Kaji is the tall. Very not compact.
Babies first,
Mostly because you
burial
got sick of
service.
the compact joke for a bit there.
Well, also like that used to be like the thing with Spotter the otter in his little teacup. Like, mad because small, jealous of tall.
Right. So, oh shit, I've got an ad break popping up. Okay, so I think
Oh, no.
I think I'm probably just gonna do the ad break and then I'm gonna talk to Matsuya.
Yeah, that happens when you spend 20 minutes talking about capitalism and rice.
Right down the road, can't miss it.
Oh, I just straight up sank into the sand. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Poji,
probably
I
quicksand.
told you, the sand here is very danger.
All right, so I'm gonna
figured-
take my break real quick. BRB.
I figured I fish.
All right, folks, I'm going to take a quick ad break. It's just going to be 3 minutes, so I will see you on the backside of that. We have to do this every once in a while to keep those pre-rolls at bay. Nobody likes those. All right, so see you in 3 minutes. BRB. All right, looks like we're back. Welcome back. I'm trying to get out of my chair every time we go on a break. So it takes me a little bit to get situated here. Gotta stretch my weggies.
Did you know that the Spanish dish, paella, is one of the most popular dishes to be shown in anime?
Ooh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. All right, I gotta chit chat.
It's back, by the way.
I'm back.
Hi, while you were gone, I decided to do some mining.
Okay,
Just a smidge.
just a
I did a
smidge.
little fishing.
Okay, but I'm back
I was
though.
just a little fisher.
I'm back.
Catch some fish for Matsuya to sell.
All right, I'm gonna weed. Weed. Welcome to Akiali, my friend. The name means white beach. There isn't much here save that, but please make yourself at home. Your companions have already begun talking to everyone. Feel free to show yourself around and do the same. Any of us can tell you about our gods, but you could do worse than to start with Kanga and old Hasvadya. They're free at the moment, as it happens. There we go. Okay. I just noticed something. Uranger is talking to this person, which is basically, I meet you, but the letters are all jumbled. Okay. Let's see, where do I need to go? I need to go this way. This way. Interested in learning about our gods, you say? That's what I like to hear. Break up your ears then and listen. In ancient times, the Manusia and Murga deities who look like men and beasts respectively, were locked in conflict. Eventually, seeking the wisdom of the Minutia, the Murga cast aside their own heads and took up those of their foes. Likewise, the Minutia covered the might of the Murga, and so they too resolved to trade heads. Thus were born new gods possessed of both might and wisdom, and they ushered in an age of harmony between the two factions. From then on, as a sign of their esteem for one another, the Minutia have worn animal faces, and the Murga the limbs of men. I'm annoyed about the TTS mispronouncing Paia. Yeah, I think it's Paia. Basically, the L's are silent. Let's see, where's the other one? These boats are super pretty. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. It's awesome. There we go. Here's Kanga. Paella. Oh, okay, okay. So even I was pronouncing it wrong. It's not paella, it's paella. Paella. Okay. You wish to know about our gods? What a curious visitor you are. Most want fish. In any case, I'm happy to oblige. Now, I don't know how it is whence you hail, but our isle is home to many gods. They can be divided into two groups, the Minutia, beings of wisdom who assume the form of men, and the Murga, beings of might who assume the form of beasts. Together, they are divinities, their forms and personalities many and varied. Some are kind and gentle, others stern and temperamental, just like we mortals can be. All are possessed of great insight and experience, and by heeding their teachings, we strive to be better people and live better lives. Interesting. Okay. There you are. Learned a thing or two about our gods, I trust. While you were off talking to the others, I remembered something that may be of interest. If you could let your friends know, I'll go fetch it from my home at once. Apologies for the wait. I wish to show you this hanging scroll which depicts 3 of our most revered deities. By all means, we should like to see it. Oh, that's neat. They are the Minutia. You heard about them already, yes? 3 sisters. The center one is the eldest, Cinderuva, a goddess of wisdom. For this, alchemists hold her in the highest. To her right is the middle sister, Cinderuva. As a goddess of wealth, she counts many traders among her followers. And on the left, it is Minderuva, the youngest sibling. She presides over the crafts, and so is beloved by weavers. Although each is worshipped for different reasons, the sisters are usually portrayed together in these works, which people keep in their homes for good fortune. In like fashion to the Minutia, the deities of Eorzea preside over myriad aspects of life. And what of the Murga, if I may ask? The Murga hold power over nature. In ages past, they were revered as guardian deities in times of conflict. If you have occasion to visit our temples and ruins, you'll find their images there. Among them is a god who possesses a Gaja's head, and he is venerated as the progenitor of the Arcasadara. And then there are dragons. They occupy a special place in our history. You worship dragons too. It's said that an ancestor of the satrap, that's the ruler of Radzat-Han, forged a covenant with a dragon divinity in ancient times. This divinity has since acted as the guardian deity of the satrap. Legend holds that, if ever the satrap is in need, the dragon ally will fly to his aid. Dragon ally. You claim to be a terrible storyteller, but nothing could be further from the truth. The passion you bear for your faith is plain to hear. I am confident that the information you've given us will serve us well in our efforts to deal with the tower. That is very kind of you to say. Thank you. I will pray for your success. Right. I believe it's time we sought out Kryle's acquaintance. An alchemist by the name of Nidhana. According to Kryle's stories, we're to find her at a place called the Great Work, further north along the coast. Right. Did you say you're going to see Nidhana? Oh, how I envy you. She's brilliant and beautiful, kind and understanding. Did I say she's beautiful? I could stare at her dainty ears and adorable trunk all day. And those eyes, when you meet her, take care you don't drown in them. Oh, Matsu's got a crush. Matsu's got a crush.
Wait, what? Hold on. You are... Oh, you're in my hunt marks.
Hunt marks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
these
me and
hamsters
Dara
are in my
last
hunt
week,
marks.
we picked up some hunt
Hamsters?
marks.
Oh, neat. Neat.
Oh, hamsters. I thought we were fighting hamsters.
Hamsters?
Hamster. Okay, yeah. They're worth a good chunk of XP. Can I kill them?
Oh.
Hamsters?
Oh, these dodo knockoffs?
They're worth 200,000 apiece, I think. No, the total hunt is, rather. How many do I need? 2. One more.
I don't need any hamsters.
I'm not gonna say no to free XP.
Fair.
It's not exactly free.
Please help.
Easy XP. That's different than free
Oh,
XP.
I gotcha. I gotcha.
Alright.
There's a level 80 quest back where we first arrived now. That's blue,
Hey.
called Stepchild.
Yeah.
It's not 200,000. That's 66,000. Why is it fake? Why would you lie to me?
Might be scaled.
Yeah, I was looking at it as a warrior, which was like 20 levels higher. Yeah, no, I had it wrong, but still, I'm not gonna say no to 66,000 experience and 3 nuts.
Gosh, I love nuts.
So do I. They let me buy things. You know, I can't help but notice that we are running closer to the tower.
Interesting.
This is an interesting process of events.
So, who in the chat, or who in the voice call has seen the anime Konosuba?
No, but I've seen
Kinda what?
Thieves Haven.
You seen what? You seen what?
Seen Thieves Haven.
Okay. So Ryu's outfit, for some reason, is really reminding me of
But are you
what was her name?
There's
Megamine?
I just
Megamine?
walked right past them.
Poji, you fucking tunnel visions on the Aetherite didn't notice the bodies.
Yeah, there's a lot of bodies.
Ryu's outfit reminds me of Megamine. Explosion! Like that, Konosuba is a riot of an anime. There's a lot of problematic shit going on in it, but it is really funny. It is really funny. All right, I weed. Why is everyone dead? What in the world? In such manner did we find them. What could have befallen these people? there was a battle. There's a conspicuous lack of blood. Yep. That's I make that same noise every single morning when I'm waking up. It's like, oh, god damn it, I exist.
What happened here?
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests.
Megamine, yes.
You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see.
Spectral, welcome on in. I love what? Whose sassy child is this?
I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow. People of the great work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales?
Yum.
We have new scales?
What?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, happy day. Now I can continue my experiment.
The forbidden ravioli have arrived.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower.
Ooh.
Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Ah, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
Zoin! Oh my gosh! Zoin, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. Wez at you, 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 wez at you. Cydirg, welcome on in. Yuki, hello, welcome. Lucas, hello, welcome on in. It's been a hot minute. Zoin, how was Pokemon Platinum tonight? Or were you doing a randomizer? What funky shit were you doing with Platinum? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack. You know the drill. You know the drill. That's the most important. Take care of yourself. Self-care is important. Streaming's hard. Dolph, welcome on in. Nice to see you. But welcome on in, folks. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We are only the second stream into the Endwalker main story quests. We just started it last week, and holy crap. Hell yeah. This is pretty much my favorite RPG game of all time. Blem, hello, welcome on in, nice to see you. A totally normal randomizer, yes. Totally didn't have a Beldum evolve into a Rhyperior. Oh, you're doing that. I see. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. That sounds like your jam. Please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, do whatever you want to do. You can even drop a follow if you would like, although that's not required. But regardless of what you decide to do, you're heckin' welcome here, and you're valid. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. I hope y'all had a great time with Zoan. But you know what? I know you did. Zoan is really cool, and y'all in my chat, if you're not following Gamer Zoan yet, please do. Zoan is lovely. Plays lots of different games, lots of like indie stuff, as well as lots of Pokemon games. Let's see. Has been doing like a Zelda 2 thing on and off, which is actually awesome. But a super chill stream, honestly, super chill stream and good vibes. So definitely go and go follow and watch her. And Dolph, thank you so much for the follow. Also had a Lapras completely decimate 2 legendaries at the same time. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Surf go brr, yeah. Holy heck. But holy heck, like Zoan, thank you so much again. Thank you so much, and welcome on in, folks.
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Gosh, I always forget the automated Yorialo thing. I left it on from my stream earlier. It's been going this entire time. What the fuck? Well, I hope Yori appreciates the shoutouts. Let's see. Let me turn that off. There we go. As much as I would love to leave it on, Yori is lovely too. But yeah, oops. Whoops.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragonkin, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not?
Uh-oh.
I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Now, see here.
Come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Wow.
Oh dear, your poor companion. What with the new scales and your timely arrival, my colleagues are a little giddy with excitement.
Apparently. Biased and in, yep. Pretty much, yep. Might, I guess, like, you know, I guess, you know, Estinian is intimately aware of, what the term exsanguination means.
No harm will come to him, I promise. Meanwhile, Shall we find a quiet place to talk?
Poor Estinian's a friggin' raisin now. Exsanguination, yeah. Yeah. So basically, if somebody has been exsanguinated, they've been drained of all their blood. Unblooded.
As you may have guessed, I am Nidana, the alchemist who sent the request to your mistress Kryle. We have workshops across the nation collaborating on this research project. But it is here, at the Great Work, where I collate our results. Come with me, all of you, and I can explain the crux of the situation.
All right. I actually got to jump away. It was fun hanging out and talking about rice and capitalism. Indeed, Silver, it was so nice hanging out with you today. I hope you have a great rest of your night. And honestly, like, whenever we're doing stuff in Final Fantasy XIV, you are always welcome to join us if you like. Always, always. Yes, we discussed rice and capitalism. Yeah, hit me up if you see me online. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So basically, like, we just kind of run around. Sometimes we have a full party, sometimes we don't. But yeah, I mean, like, basically, we play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm usually doing like my warrior leveling on Wednesday nights at 6. Usually. It's been kind of in flux lately. But you're welcome to come by then, because usually we're doing like, lots of like, dungeon runs and things like that. You're more than welcome to party up with us if you'd like. But also Friday nights at 6 and Saturday nights at 6, we're always playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're progressing the MSQ and doing that stuff. Occasionally we'll be raiding too if it's appropriate, and that stuff. So you are more than welcome. You're more than welcome anytime you see us on too.
Right. That's my brother you're talking about.
Let's see.
Your brother's fucking hot, and that's not my problem.
I mean, yeah, my brother's a slut.
What? I'm sorry, what? What are we talking about?
We're talking about Estinian.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant your literal brother. I'm like, why are we talking about that?
That's why I latch on to
I'm not
older
gonna fuck
sibling
that
characters.
one. I want to fuck Estinian.
I don't even have an older brother for you to want to fuck, Vera.
Exactly. How can I fuck what doesn't exist?
I'm an only child here.
Estinian, I could say the same. Fuck.
You backed yourself into that own corner.
I wrote myself in that corner. Alright.
You can give me just a sec, folks.
Fair's fair, he's unfuckable.
Wow.
But he's still a slut.
I can dream, Harold.
Alright, let's see.
I'm trying to figure out where they took Estinian.
Anna! I fell down a cliff.
Oh no.
I'm fine. It's just that was more. I more slipped a little bit. I was like, God damn.
Bring me the boy wife.
That is Estinian is a man. Thank you.
Wow.
We're talking.
Okay, just give me a sec.
If anyone's a boy wife, it's Graha.
I'm.
Yeah. That's a bit more inarguable fact.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Where is everyone?
Give me a sec.
I'm following a mammoth.
Just give me a sec, folks.
Yeah.
I did forget that, like, I'm basically out of food at the house here. So I'm just placing a future delivery on Grubhub to have them deliver.
Good idea.
Deliver after I've already wrapped up. So let's see. Let's do that. Perfect. All right, done. I felt like Red Robin, so I'm just like, yeah, let's get some Red Robin. I want a burger. I want boigas. Burgers and steak fries, my favorite type of
back.
fry.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back. Did y'all attune to the Aetheryte?
Yeah.
I did. In fact, I walked right past the bodies and attuned to the Aetheryte before I even realized what was going on.
I didn't see the Aetheryte until after the bodies, but I did get it.
It's like, huh, look at all these dead bodies. Might as well attune to the Aetheryte instead of giving anybody CPR.
I didn't even notice there was bodies on the ground at first. I saw the elephant laying on the ground, but I thought they were just laying there.
Yeah, all the bodies hit the floor. Somebody let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. Red Robin, yum. Yep. Boiga's coming. Attic, welcome on in. Attic. Could I get a shout out for Attic Monster? And also, Angel Tazdevil.
Is that Attic the monster?
Yes.
The monster that lives in everyone's attic. You don't have one.
I love Attic.
Yeah, y'all should absolutely go follow and watch Attic. Plus,
I can't.
Maybe you should also find Attic on VGen and commission something.
I can't do that either.
Why not?
I already gave them money, and I'm already following them.
And also, y'all should absolutely go follow and watch Angel Tazdevil. Angel is awesome. Heckin' awesome.
I haven't given them money or followed them yet. I should do that.
Yeah, Angel is also super entertaining, too. I've been watching them play through 9 Souls, and that's been really fun. And their TTS is a riot, so yeah, you definitely go follow and watch.
Do they accept money?
I think everybody accepts money.
Few people don't.
Do they accept my money?
Probably.
Is your money Monopoly money?
No, but it is a bit sweaty.
Sweaty. Okay.
As long as it's not boob or sock money, I think you're fine.
Boob money? See,
yeah, money that is stored in the bra rather than the wallet.
I mean, I might stuff it between my chitin plates, but...
I will gladly take the boob money. Thank you very much.
So that's how you think.
What?
Boob money.
Just clearing my nose. What are you giggling about, Ahty?
Nothing. I'm gonna weed. I'm weeding. Tis said that shellfish is ideal for those who have suffered blood loss. Mayhap we should have acquired some from Mancia. Oh, for the days when I enjoyed such fervent adoration. But on this occasion, I am glad to entrust the burden of popularity to Estinian. Yeah, because all those scientists are all... blood! Gosh, I love blood! Pray pay me no mind. I'm here that I may be of service, nothing more. Allow me to thank you for answering our call. Many towers have appeared around the world, and we are grateful that you would assist us with ours. Though Kryla herself is tied up with another investigation, Ahty is an eminently capable substitute, and we will spare no effort to aid you. So, if I understand correctly, you seek to make talismans that can nullify etheric emissions? Indeed we do. As you know, the tower emits vast concentrations of ether. One cannot go anywhere near it without being tempered. As such, we can only study the tower from afar and are powerless to deal with it in any consequential way. In order to strike back, the satrap bade us alchemists create enchanted talismans. Talismans that will allow our soldiers to venture into the tower, even should they lack innate protection. Could such a thing be possible? Admittedly, we are still in the midst of testing, but we are quite confident. Even prior to this, our people have long pursued countermeasures against the etheric corruption of primals. Of the methods tested to date, those utilizing dragon scales proved the most promising. Owing to their etheric density, the scales are highly resistant to disruptive forces. The mightier the dragon, the greater the resistance. We seek to amplify this protective property through our alchemy. Thanks to the scales provided by His Excellency, we have been able to make steady progress with the talisman. Soon we will be ready to conduct a field test, and here is where you and your blessing of light come in. Better than having my blood drawn, I suppose. Perhaps so. And knowing my colleagues, they won't be satisfied with blood alone. Ooh. But as for your task, we ask only that you serve as an escort. I will explain in greater detail later, but you will be venturing into the tower's field of influence. And so, for your own safety, I would first test how well your blessing shields you, with your permission, of course. In that case, Jay and I will find other ways to make ourselves useful. Seeing as you all work to the point of collapse, I suspect you could do with more hands. We would be grateful for any assistance you can provide. If you are ready, then let us put your blessing to the proof. If you exit the Great Work and turn south, there will be a hill on the right. I will meet you at the top after seeing to some preparations. Oh, Nam, what? Nam. I'm gonna learn to keep my fucking mouth shut. Alright, let's see. Good luck with the test. I shall remain here to assist the other alchemists. Alright, where am I to go here? Okay. Ooh, you know what? That's a mender. I should probably do this. Oh my god. Here we go. All done. Nem is a lovely good bean. Something tells me I should be paying attention to something right now. Wow. Nem, thank you. That's lovely. Oh my gosh. Nem, thank you so much. That is lovely. Thank you, thank you. A very good shape. I hope you didn't have trouble finding this place or climbing that hill. Not all are accustomed to the physical strain. I give you the fruit of our sweat, tears, and many a sleepless night, the drunken Deepa. A Deepa is a lantern presented to the gods as an offering. Taking inspiration from the tradition, we created this device to test the talisman's efficacy. Upon activation, it will move a certain distance before emitting a powerful blast of ether. In lieu of corruption, those lacking sufficient protection will experience severe ether sickness. For your test, you will be exposed 4 times. That should be enough to ascertain your blessing's protective capability. Please begin whenever you are ready. I shall be observing from a safe distance. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Repeat. Commencing etheric exposure testing. Retreat to a safe distance if you are not the subject. Follow the drunken Deepa's lead and try not to fall behind. Okay. Readying ether. Please stand back. All right. Is everybody trying to use it at the same time?
It says it until it starts saying other words.
Alright, so... What am I missing here?
Walk backward until you're this far away. Walk to me, Ahty. Ahty, walk to me.
Okay.
You are now far enough away.
Oh, okay, I see.
For the progress to progress. Now walk towards it until you're within the circle.
My hypothesis is that it needs to suck up ether without sucking up your ether.
Oh,
so...
I see. I see.
The nozzle.
The nozzle. Alright. Now talk to it again and...
Oh, sorry. Talk to it again on what?
Talk to it again and keep moving.
Alright. Subject has no irrepressible urge to empty their stomach. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. You are struck by another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. Subject stomach and bowel integrity holding confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow. Alright. You were struck by yet another powerful blast of ether, but suffer no ill effects. The blessing of light appears to be keeping you safe from harm. Alright. Subject fortitude rated. Impressive. No irregularities. Confirmed. Resuming test. Please follow and brace for final discharge. Please stand back. All right. There we go. You are struck by the strongest blast of ether yet, but survive completely unscathed. Etheric exposure testing concluded. Please collect and deliver me to the supervising alchemist. Congratulations on retaining your composure and your humors. All right. Ah, you've returned. And not on your knees. A promising sign. But come, let me take the Deepa off your hands. Thank you. I shall replenish its ether for when we test the talisman. So no dizziness or nausea or any of the sort? You're feeling perfectly fine? Then the strength of your blessing is beyond doubt. There is no risk that the tower will corrupt your ether. With this, we can request your aid for the task ahead with easy hearts. You are a capable warrior too, are you not? Would you be amenable to assisting me with another errand? You see, our talisman requires the use of a special ink, but we have exhausted our stores of a key ingredient for it, spirit weed. The herb grows not far from here, and I would like to go and harvest some. With the recent spate of kidnappings, however, we Arcasadara travel alone at our peril. Will you not come with me as my escort? I will compensate you for your troubles, of course. I am in your debt. Without further ado, let us head to Kajia's footsteps. It is situated on the road which runs east of the Great Work. Right?
Right.
Right.
Like you... Oh, hold on.
Right.
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 Right. Right.
Malik.
Right.
We're talking about Mount Physics, Ahty.
Mount Physics?
Yeah.
Yeah, for when you're like mounting.
Oh.
Physically.
Oh, I thought that was an actual mountain.
Mount Physics? No.
Mount Physics, yeah.
Well, they're going to be removing Mount Castbar.
What?
And 7.2, or whatever the next patch is, I think it's 7.2.
Yes.
The cast bar for mounts will go away, so you'll be able to mount while moving.
Oh. You know, I heard something about that. That's interesting. I'm surprised.
And we're talking about how in cities, I think they said, they're going to have jog, so that way you move faster for getting around cities.
Oh,
After you
I see.
use sprint. Sprint ending will apply jog.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Okay. That's neat.
So you have just, you know, a little bit more movement speed. Possibly on the level of Peloton, probably less.
Interesting. All right.
Well, I know everyone running too fast.
I weed. I may simply be imagining it, but I feel as though we're being followed. Look out, Ahty! There we go. Gods, but that gave me a fright. To think that the moment I ventured outside the safety of the work. Thank the sisters I asked you to come with me. You're all right, I hope. Good, good. Let's continue on then. It isn't far now. Just through these pillars and up the rise.
Leave the elephant people alone.
Yeah,
Don't
right?
you have enough?
And
meals, medicines, and sprinting are now queuable, meaning you push the button and it adds it to the queue. So you can. So you know how you can like kind of pre-cast the spell before it actually goes off, and the game will take it and continue the spell chain essentially.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is like how I press 1.
That'll be better for battles.
And it like lights up. And then when my GST is done, it'll just immediately go off as soon as it can.
Immediately, yeah.
Interesting.
Like you can now queue those up. So that it's definitely, it seems to be frame perfect sprint, sure.
Well, yeah,
Dancer mentioned.
Interesting. A weed. And here we are, Katja's footsteps. Katja was a great dancer, and those who follow in her, well, you know. They come to this place to train and dedicate their dance to their ancestors. A happy benefit of this is that spirit weed grows here in abundance. I will set about harvesting at once, if you would be so good as to stand guard. The kidnappers aren't like to return soon, but better safe than sorry. I'm gonna talk to Nidhana first. I'll gather the herb as quickly as I can. Please stand guard for me. Right. Ooh, it's Charlie. Savran, hello.
Yes, that would be Radzad Khan. Hardly anyone has been allowed in or out since our troubles with the tower began. The faithful citizens huddle inside the city walls, and commerce has all but ground to a standstill. I pity the satrap, the trials he must be facing.
What can you tell me about the satrap?
Well, he is the most important person in Radzad Khan. Long ago, this island was home to two tribes of Matanga, the Gajasura and the Arkasodra. When the Aura came to these shores, it was the Arkasodra with whom they joined forces. Together they defeated the warlike Gajasura, forcing them to flee Thavnair altogether.
Arkasodra, okay. I was pronouncing it wrong this entire time. Arkasodra, alright.
Peace and prosperity reigned for a time, until a clan of Hjor from the mainland decided they wanted the island for themselves. It was a direct ancestor of the present satrap who arbitrated that conflict and welded the warring factions into the nation we know today. And ever since, a member of that esteemed lineage has inherited this somewhat unique position. You see, by and large, the state is run by the people. But when problems arise, it is the satrap who mediates a solution.
Interesting. Okay.
The stability provided by the satrap is what has allowed Radzad Khan to thrive all these years.
Waffle, hello, welcome on in. It's nice to see you, Bean. How are you doing? Could I get a shout out for the smallest waffle, please? And also a shout out for Lucas, please, too.
And it was the satrap himself who entrusted us with this duty. We will not fail him, nor our countrymen.
What is the delay with the vessel? I told you I need to adjust those ratios.
Yo, someone getting ratioed? Oh, are you talking about the my scrungle tuber? This was done by
I come
Demethy.
all this way to admire one of my splendid towers, and what do I find? Fools attempting to ward off its tempering influence with magic trinkets.
This was made by Demethy. which I will give. I'm gonna give Deem a shout out real quick. Deem is a lovely being and an excellent artist. Y'all should absolutely go follow and watch. What, Drock?
I seem to recall a similar experiment in ages past. What was that man's name? Oh, something. Owen?
Another body, another time. Who could be expected to remember every trivial detail?
Allowing them to construct such handy talismans would be counterproductive to my plans. And yet, I find myself deathly curious. How will they manage this feat with the limited knowledge and resources at their disposal? Complications be damned, for we cannot escape the nature of our souls. And I, as ever, am my own worst enemy.
What was that all about? Interesting. I have enough spirit weed to last us a good while. Thank you for keeping watch. Let us head back to the great work, shall we? Yes, shall we? Let's do that. How am I doing for ad stuff? Okay. I think probably out of all of the mobs here, I like the Pasakas. Those are real. They're just really cool looking. I don't think it's gonna attack me, but it's just it's such a cool mob. I love that. I love what I like how they look. It's so cool. I just wish it would stand still so we could kind of admire it for a bit. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, look at this thing. It is just it's just super cool. I love the design. I love this design so much. That's just so cool. There we go. There's a good view of it. It's like a crocodile and a pangolin blended into like one thing. It's really interesting. Finish the quest. Okay. I was just admiring. Poji wants me to unmute. Okay. What's up?
What's that, Pokemon that's a dragon that rattles its scales from Sun and Moon?
Komodo?
I have no idea. I haven't played either of those Pokemon games.
I think that's right.
Hakamoto?
Because the lizard mob kind of resembles that.
More donut?
Yeah, Kamoa, which is evolving from Hakamoa.
Interesting. All right, I'm gonna weed real quick. Weeding time. Here we go. Ahty, my thanks again for your assistance. With your help, we're that little bit closer to completing our talisman. This isn't much, but please accept it as a token of my gratitude. If you will excuse me, I shall return to my work on the talisman. Ah, you both are back. Excellent. That's the sassy kid again. I have a message for you, Mistress Nadhana. It would seem the stores of Giant Skull are running low. What? When I last looked, there was still plenty. I suspect that was before Yorange told everyone about their tempering cure, and Estinian shared his knowledge of dragons. Your peers have since been inspired to fashion a number of new talisman prototypes. I see. Well, if it leads to new possibilities, then far be it from me to complain. But we will need to replenish our stores. I should be happy to tend to this if you like. As much as I appreciate the offer, my dear boy, I can't in good conscience send you out there alone while kidnappers are at large. Ahty, loath though I am to press another task on you so soon, might I ask you to fetch the Giant Skull? In case you're not familiar, Giant Skull is a type of ore found on the island. Owing to its hardness and ethereal conductivity, it has applications in many disciplines, alchemy not least of all. The quarry where it is found, aptly named Giant Skull Grounds, isn't far away, so it shouldn't take much of your time. May we impose upon you once more. Thank you. Upon arriving at the grounds, please seek out a man named Zanuya. He will furnish you with the ore. Right. At the very least, permit me to accompany you. It so happens I have an errand of my own that will take me to the outpost nearby. May we borrow a pair of Hamsa, Mistress Nadhana? By all means. Do try to be patient with them. Those that survived are still in training. I will bring the Hamsa to the entrance. Meet me there when you are ready. Right. So, actually, I think this is probably a good spot for us to wrap up.
I thought you might say that, yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to be riding Hamsa? Do they really just ride dodo birds as mount over here in Radzat-Han?
Well, we ride birds.
But not dodo birds. We ride ostriches, emus.
We ride big birds.
The thing about riding dodos is dodos ostensibly cannot fly, like Amaro and Chocobo can. That's the big thing about dodos specifically, is that they cannot fly, and unless the hamsters are just reskinned dodos, but that the difference is that they can fly.
I also like that you called them hamsters and not Hamsa.
I forgot what they were called. Like, it's close enough to hamsters.
Nice. Heck yeah. Let me see if I can't find us a good raid target.
But also, there are Chocobo keeps here, not like Amaro keeps or Hamsa keeps.
They're always Chocobo keeps, I think.
No,
well,
they're
not in the
Amaro keeps first.
It's because Chocobos don't exist there.
There's also Chocobo stones over in the Sea of Clouds.
So it does change depending on what you need. And it's falcons some over in places in the east too, in Stormblood.
Yep.
Because they don't have Chocobos over there. They don't have Horsebird.
Let's see. Oh my god, Poji, same brain cell. Let's see. I'm just checking something out real quick here.
Malik, where do you get that, and how do I get one? Where do I get the bee in the pot?
Camera just turned on for no good reason.
Is that a minion? The bee in the pot?
Malik is currently riding it. Where did you get it?
Gosh, I love the bees.
Nice.
Not the bees.
Max rank Ronka. That reminds me, if you go find the fucking Qatari, whatever the hell they
Oh yeah, I need to go finish the Ronka Society questline.
I'm going to the first. See ya.
Oh. So y'all, how do you feel?
Yeah,
how do you feel about Starbound?
I don't know what that is.
That's a fun game.
It is a fun game. It's actually a lot like Terraria.
Oh yeah, it's
you know what?
It's
Actually,
Terraria,
I have heard of it. It's basically Terraria but in space. It's
Yeah.
by the
I
same
tried it out. It's not bad.
Yes.
Yeah. So, actually, a really good friend of the stream, Colada the Jerboa, is is playing Starbound right now, and is about 3 hours in and doing a stream together with I think with one other bean, with Cloud Hub, if anybody's familiar.
Two beans.
Yeah. So why don't we go visit Colada? I have never raided Colada.
Colada doesn't stream very often.
Well, maybe if we go on over there, maybe we can change that. Let's see. I'm gonna copy paste because I don't want another Yo-Yo Rogue raid like we had a few weeks ago. Let's see.
Ringtail raid.
Yeah, Poji, thank you so much for coming up with that raid message. Definitely copy and paste that. Do that.
Oh, this is the quest.
All right, let's get that rolling. Okay, so I'm gonna get the raid rolling. I will return to the call once the raid completes. So BRB. Alrighty, let's get that going. Folks, thank you all so much for a wonderful night. This is a trip down memory lane, not gonna lie. It's been a really long time since I've even set foot in Thavnair. And yeah, this is actually really fun. It's really fun to be here. Super fun. And this whole stream was really fun. Thank you all so much for the raids. That was amazing. And just thank you so much for everybody who stopped by tonight. But I think that is gonna do it for me. The next time I'm gonna be live, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and snooze that. The next time I'm going to be live is probably going to be Wednesday. I think we need to get back to some more warrior leveling stuff. I need to, get that job trained up a bit more. It's been a while since we've done that, but I can't wait to get back to it. If you can't make that stream, of course, I have the typical Friday night stream, Saturday morning stream, Saturday night stream, and all that stuff. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunity next week to hang out again. But thank y'all so much for a wonderful, wonderful night. Y'all are amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, when we pop on over to Colada's stream, make sure to follow. And Colada is a sweet, sweet bean that I've known for a little bit, and I met through Poji and Vera. But yeah, I'm running out of time. Folks, take care, be well, and yeah, I will see you around. Take care. Have a good night. Bye. Bye.